Do you struggle to find the right words while speaking English? Perhaps you experience moments where you want to express yourself but feel stuck, unable to recall the right vocabulary or phrase. If so, you're not alone. Many English learners face this challenge, but there's a simple, effective solution: reading. Reading is more than just a way to gather information or pass the time. It's a powerful tool that can transform your English speaking skills. When you read regularly, you immerse yourself in the natural flow of the language. You pick up new vocabulary effortlessly. See how grammar works in real-life contexts, and become familiar with sentence structures that feel natural when spoken aloud. The beauty of reading lies in its ability to expose you to diverse styles of communication, from casual conversations in novels to professional language in articles. This helps you not only understand English better, but also use it more confidently in everyday life. Whether you're preparing for a presentation, holding a conversation, or sharing your thoughts, reading equips you with the tools you need to express yourself clearly and fluently. In this video, we'll explore how reading can enhance your vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation, helping you become a more confident English speaker. The connection between reading and speaking. Reading and speaking are deeply interconnected in the process of learning English. When you read, you expose yourself to natural language structures, sentence patterns, and vocabulary that are used in real-life contexts. Unlike memorizing word lists or grammar rules, reading allows you to see how the language works as a whole. For example, by reading a novel, you can observe how characters communicate in different situations, how questions are formed, or how expressions like idioms and phrasal verbs are used naturally. This exposure helps you internalize the rhythm and flow of English, which is essential for speaking fluently. At the core of this connection is the concept of input and output. Reading serves as a critical form of input. It's like feeding your brain with the language. The words, phrases, and sentence structures you encounter while reading are stored in your memory, forming a mental library. This library becomes your resource when you need to produce output, such as during a conversation. Without sufficient input, your ability to speak fluently and confidently is limited. Reading ensures that your brain is continuously being exposed to new material that you can later use in conversations. The way the brain processes language further highlights the importance of reading for speaking. When you read, your brain doesn't just register individual words. It processes their meaning, context, and relationships with other words. This process strengthens the neural connections associated with language, making it easier for you to retrieve and use those words later. For instance, if you frequently read phrases like, "Could you pass me the salt?" in various contexts, your brain will remember it as a common and natural way to make a polite request. When the time comes to ask for something, this phrase will come to you effortlessly. Additionally, reading regularly helps to automate certain aspects of language use, such as grammar and sentence structure. Over time, You'll find yourself using correct forms without needing to consciously think about them. This fluency translates directly to your speaking skills, where quick recall and confidence are key. Reading acts as a bridge between understanding and speaking English. The more you read, the richer your language input becomes, allowing your brain to store, process, and retrieve language more efficiently. This ultimately makes speaking English feel more natural and effortless. Benefits of reading for better English speaking. Reading is one of the most effective ways to improve your English speaking skills. It provides a foundation for learning vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and confidence, all essential components of effective communication. Let's explore how reading enhances your speaking abilities in these key areas. Vocabulary expansion. Reading introduces you to a wide range of vocabulary in various contexts, making it easier to understand and remember new words. Unlike memorizing word lists, which often feels disconnected from real-life usage, reading places vocabulary in meaningful scenarios. For instance, novels, articles, and even blogs present words in context, showing how they fit into sentences, conversations, or descriptions. Take idiomatic expressions, for example. While phrases like break the ice or kick the bucket might be confusing when learned in isolation, reading them in context reveals their meaning and how they're used in real life. Similarly, conversational phrases in books mimic everyday interactions such as, "Can I get a refill?" or "I owe you one." Practical application is key to retaining this new vocabulary. After encountering a word or phrase in reading, you can consciously use it in conversations. For example, if you read a book where a character says, "Let's wrap it up," you'll feel confident using it the next time you want to end a discussion or meeting. Improve grammar and sentence structure. Reading naturally reinforces grammar and sentence formation by immersing you in properly constructed sentences. While studying grammar rules is important, reading allows you to see those rules in action, making them easier to internalize. For instance, verb tenses often confuse English learners. By reading stories where tenses shift depending on the timeline, you'll start to notice patterns. You'll see how the past tense is used in flashbacks, the present tense in ongoing actions, and the future tense in plans or predictions. Over time, this repeated exposure trains your brain to instinctively apply these rules while speaking. Moreover, reading offers a more engaging way to learn sentence structure compared to rote memorization. Instead of mechanically learning the order of subject, verb, object, you experience varied and complex sentence patterns in context. This helps you expand beyond basic sentences and develop a more sophisticated speaking style. For example, reading a sentence like, "Despite the rain, she decided to go for a walk," teaches you how to use transitional words and clauses effectively. As you incorporate such structures into your speech, you'll sound more fluent and natural. Better pronunciation and intonation. Reading also improves pronunciation and intonation, especially when combined with audiobooks or reading aloud. Audiobooks, in particular, are an excellent tool because they allow you to hear how words are pronounced by native speakers. As you listen, you can mimic the speaker's pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation patterns. Reading dialogues in books can also enhance your speaking skills. Conversations written in books often reflect real-life exchanges, complete with pauses, emphasis, and emotional tone. For instance, if you're reading a dialogue like, "Are you serious?" she asked, her voice rising in disbelief. You can practice emphasizing the key phrase and mimicking the tone of disbelief. Over time, this practice helps you understand how intonation changes based on the speaker's emotions or intent. Reading aloud is another valuable exercise. It allows you to hear your own pronunciation and identify areas where you might need improvement. By consistently practicing with different texts, you'll build muscle memory for correct articulation and develop a natural flow in your speech. Increase confidence. Perhaps the most significant benefit of reading is the boost in confidence it provides. The more you read, the more familiar you become with English. Each book, article, or story you finish adds to your mental database of phrases, expressions, and sentence patterns. This familiarity reduces hesitation and makes speaking feel more natural. For example, if you read extensively about various topics, travel, food, relationships, you'll have a reservoir of words and ideas to draw from during conversations. Imagine discussing a trip and effortlessly recalling phrases like breathtaking scenery or off the beaten path that you encountered in a travel memoir. This kind of preparation gives you confidence to participate in discussions without fearing a lack of vocabulary or ideas. Reading also exposes you to a variety of perspectives, preparing you to engage in conversations on diverse topics. Whether you're discussing global issues after reading the news or sharing insights from a self-help book, you'll feel equipped to express yourself clearly and contribute meaningfully. The benefits of reading for speaking English are profound and multifaceted. By expanding your vocabulary, reinforcing grammar, improving pronunciation, and building confidence, reading acts as a cornerstone for fluency. The more you immerse yourself in English texts, the more natural and effortless your speech will become. So, pick up a book today and watch how it transforms the way you communicate. Types of reading materials for improving spoken English. Choosing the right reading material is essential for developing your English-speaking skills. Different types of text serve unique purposes, helping you learn conversational language, formal expressions, motivational phrases, and even pronunciation. Let's explore 4 types of reading materials that can significantly enhance your spoken English. Fiction and novels. Fiction and novels are excellent for learning conversational English. The characters' dialogues often reflect natural, everyday conversations, making them a valuable resource for understanding how people interact in real life. When you read these dialogues, you pick up common phrases, slang, and expressions that you can use in casual conversations. For example, a romantic novel might include phrases like, "You've got to be kidding me," or "I can't believe this." Reading such realistic exchanges helps you understand how emotions and tone influence the way people speak. Novels also immerse you in storytelling, teaching you how to narrate events or share experiences effectively, skills that are crucial for fluent communication. Newspapers and articles. Newspapers and online articles are perfect for learning formal and professional language. Unlike novels, which focus on casual and narrative styles, these materials expose you to structured, precise language often used in workplaces or academic settings. Reading opinion pieces, editorials, or analysis articles sharpens your ability to form arguments and express ideas clearly. For example, you might read a sentence like, "The proposal, if implemented effectively, could significantly reduce costs." Such sentences teach you how to sound professional and articulate during discussions, presentations, or interviews. Additionally, newspapers cover a wide range of topics: politics, technology, entertainment, giving you a versatile vocabulary and the confidence to participate in conversations on diverse subjects. Self-help and motivational books. Self-help and motivational books provide a different kind of benefit. They teach you how to use language that inspires confidence and positivity. These books are full of motivational phrases and life lessons that you can incorporate into your own conversations to leave a strong impression. For example, a book might include quotes like, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." By reading such texts, you not only improve your vocabulary, but also learn how to use impactful language to encourage and motivate others in personal or professional interactions. These books also improve your speaking style by teaching you to express ideas clearly and persuasively, boosting your overall communication skills. Audiobooks. Audiobooks combine the benefits of listening and reading, making them an excellent choice for improving pronunciation and comprehension. By following along with a physical or digital book while listening to an audiobook, you hear the correct pronunciation of words, the natural rhythm of sentences, and the flow of dialogues. For example, listening to an audiobook of a novel like The Great Gatsby helps you understand the character's emotions, tone, and pauses. You can mimic these patterns to improve your speaking fluency and intonation. Additionally, audiobooks allow you to hear regional accents and variations in English, enhancing your ability to understand and adapt to different speaking styles. Fiction, newspapers, self-help books, and audiobooks each offer unique advantages for improving spoken English. Incorporate a variety of these materials into your routine to expand your vocabulary, refine your grammar, and build confidence in your speaking abilities. Practical tips for using reading to improve speaking. Reading can significantly improve your spoken English when combined with specific, actionable strategies. Here are practical tips to maximize its impact. Read aloud. Reading aloud helps improve your articulation, pronunciation, and fluency. By voicing the words, you train your tongue and vocal cords to produce sounds correctly and develop a natural rhythm while speaking. Take notes. Keep a notebook to jot down new words, phrases, or idiomatic expressions you encounter while reading. Review these regularly and incorporate them into your daily conversations. For example, if you come across a phrase like "on the same wavelength," practice using it when discussing shared ideas with friends or colleagues. Shadowing technique. The shadowing technique involves mimicking audiobook narrators or dialogues from books. Listen to a passage, then repeat it immediately, matching the speaker's tone, pronunciation, and rhythm. This method improves both your pronunciation and intonation. Join book clubs. Participating in book clubs provides opportunities to discuss books and practice speaking in a relaxed, interactive environment. Sharing your thoughts and listening to others enhances your conversational skills and builds confidence. Set goals. Commit to reading a certain number of pages or books each month. Setting goals ensures consistency, helping you make steady progress in vocabulary and comprehension. By combining these techniques with regular reading, you can transform your speaking skills effectively. Real-life examples. Reading has proven to be a transformative tool for many individuals striving to improve their spoken English. Let's look at a few examples. Famous individuals. Oprah Winfrey, a global icon, often credits her love for reading as a key factor in her communication skills. Growing up in poverty, Oprah turned to books to escape her circumstances and expand her vocabulary. Her habit of reading aloud and engaging with stories helped her develop the eloquence and confidence she is celebrated for today. Another example is J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. While English was her first language, her extensive reading of classic literature sharpened her storytelling abilities and mastery of language, allowing her to articulate ideas clearly in interviews and speeches. Testimonials from learners. Many English learners have shared their success stories, like Maria, a non-native speaker from Spain. Maria started with simple novels like The Little Prince, reading aloud and writing down new phrases. Over time, her vocabulary grew, and she gained confidence in speaking during meetings at her workplace. Similarly, Ravi, a software engineer from India, improved his presentation skills by reading tech blogs and self-help books. Regular reading exposed him to professional language, making his communication more polished and effective. Addressing common concerns. Many people hesitate to use reading as a way to improve their spoken English due to common concerns, But these challenges can be easily overcome with the right approach. What if I don't understand everything? It's natural to feel overwhelmed when starting to read in a new language. The solution? Begin with simple books or graded readers. These are designed specifically for learners, using accessible vocabulary and clear sentence structures. For example, classic stories like The Adventures of Tom Sawyer are often available in simplified versions for beginners. Focus on understanding the main ideas instead of every word. Over time, your comprehension will improve, and you'll feel more comfortable tackling more advanced materials. What if I'm too busy to read? If time is a concern, opt for audiobooks or short articles. Audiobooks allow you to listen while commuting, exercising, or doing chores, combining reading and listening practice. Short articles, like blog posts or news summaries, are perfect for quick yet effective learning. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a significant difference when done consistently. By addressing these concerns with practical solutions, anyone can integrate reading into their routine and leverage it to boost their spoken English, regardless of their starting level or schedule constraints. Reading is one of the most powerful tools for improving your spoken English. It helps expand your vocabulary, reinforces grammar and sentence structure, enhances pronunciation and intonation, and boosts your confidence in speaking. Whether you choose novels, newspapers, audiobooks, or self-help books, reading provides you with natural exposure to English, making it easier to use the language fluently and effectively in real-life conversations. The best part? Reading is not just educational, it's fun. You can explore exciting stories, learn from inspiring self-help books, or stay updated with interesting articles while building your English speaking skills. All it takes is a little consistency. Make reading a daily habit, even if it's just for a few minutes, and you'll see noticeable improvement in your confidence and fluency. So, what are you waiting for? Pick up a book today and take the first step toward speaking English with confidence. If you enjoyed this video and want more tips to improve your English, don't forget to like and share it. And be sure to subscribe to our channel for more helpful content. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Let's grow your English skills together.